Hi, it's August 31st, 2023, and here's an update to Will's layout. Some of the things we did on this trip was to update some of the electronics, some of the adjustments necessary for reversing sections. We're discovering that as you go from the main line, or I should say from the non-reversing section to a reversing section, the reversing section has to be set slightly lower. The amperage has to be set for the trip rate slightly lower, otherwise you end up with sometimes a false indication or it will not change. The other thing we worked on is some of the lighting. As you can see up above, the lights have been hung to the outside of the layout and then at an angle, so you get a little bit of a better representation, museum type look of lighting, so you can read car numbers and so on. We also worked on all the ties between the joints now, so the track that has now been planned for this phase is completed. Worked on some switch points that had been broken and needed to be soldered. Had some new throw bars put in place. I had a friend who provided me with some throw bars, which was great, so I could solder those in. We also ordered the signals from We Honest, which is the company out of China that is actually building some fantastic signals, both the tri-light type and signals that are searchlights and so on. But we went through and inventoried everything and placed that fairly good size order with We Honest, and then also put together the order for Azatrax. And Azatrax is the signal circuit that we'll use to animate the signals, carry the signal communication between the various control points. Azatrax does that very, very nicely. They have a couple of new things that they've come out with that we're really happy with. One of them is that you can now choose the option for restricting for any signal output. So if you have a situation where you might be going into a yard off the main line or to an unsignaled territory, you can set up a restricting, which is a flashing red, versus having something like a red over yellow. That's kind of a modern day practice, but we really want to incorporate that because Will uses it in his everyday life as a conductor on the Canadian National. I think that pretty much covers it for this trip. We'll be back just in about a week and a half and do some more things. All right, have a good one. Thanks.